Hi guys, this is James from DBG and welcome to another video. This is another showcase video and it is of the Deathwatch commission that I'm doing. I believe this is the last part of it. This one has been slightly more fun than the rest because it's all been Terminators and Dreadnoughts, and because the Terminator models are slightly older, so to speak, there's not the same level of detail on them as the newer Deathwatch models. So I could actually go to town with lots more edge highlighting and stuff, trying to make the armour pop, so to speak. And obviously, to top it all off, as you can see in the background, we have a Deradeo, or as Chris and I call them, Dedudus, and we have a Leviathan. I was given free range on what chapters to do the Dreadnoughts and the characters, which is very cool of my client. So without further ado, let's crack on. First of all, two things. If you hear anything weird in the background, my youngest son is playing Fortnite, and that means he makes weird noises when stuff goes on. So if you hear a weird noise, that's my son playing Fortnite. The other thing, in case you haven't noticed, I've stopped coughing. I am better. Well, I'm not better, but I have stopped coughing the way I was, and it is much. Oh, the irony of it. Yeah, no, that was just a little tickle. And I am feeling much better. Anyway, so what we have here, we have Chaplain. He's fail cast. We have the plastic Terminator Captain and the plastic Terminator Librarian. And if we pan over here, we have 21 Terminators. The middle one there is the Terminator from the Deathwatch Overkill, and the specific, I think it's Deathwatch Cassius box. So that's him. And as you can see, there's a mix of weaponry. We have Thunderhammers and Storm Shields, Storm Bolters, Chain Fists, Power Fists, Power Swords, Heavy Flamers, Assault Cannons, no Cyclone Missile Launchers. There's some cool Power Axes, which I believe are the ones from the Forge World, or there could be ones from Cromlech. There's some power maul. There's a power maul in the background there. You can see that, and all these guys are individual chapters. We've got some really cool ones. We've got where is he? There he is. There's Mantis Legion there, and then we've got Sons of Medusa there. That means they've got to paint some green, which doesn't happen that often with Space Marines. Green seems to be a colour Space Marines aren't. By green, I mean vibrant green, not Dark Angels green. Then at the background, we have, trying to adjust things, we have the two Dreadnoughts with all the weapons. There's Assault Cannons, Twin Las and Plasma. So I just need to adjust everything. There we go. So let's have a bit of a... Right, sorry, I've got me easy tripod and things like that. Let's have a close look at some of the miniatures. This guy is obviously Chaplain. Come focus. By Chaplain I do mean Librarian. I decided to do his cape in blue instead of the usual red, just to emphasise the fact that he is a Librarian, and Deathwatch Librarians do not paint their armour blue, they are black. And he is clearly a Dark Angel. We have the Deathwatch Captain in Terminator armour. This is a really lovely model. Really lovely model. I really enjoy painting this one. I'm trying to get a bit more light on, but you can't really see. And you have the archetypal red cloak. And obviously this guy is a Blood Angel. And then we have the fail cast. So I'm just going to adjust my light, see if I can get... There we go. We have the fail cast Chaplain. This guy first came out, I think it was in 4th edition, in metal, and I did have him in metal. The main problem with fail cast is, as I described earlier, they're very hard to adjust when they're bent, and his Crozius is slightly bent. So that was a bit of a problem. Look at the Mantis Legion dude. all these embossed shoulder pads are indeed from Shapeways. Here's oh come on, Sons of Medusa, which are a Iron Hand successor with that power axe I was talking about, and I do think it's Cromlech, not Forge World. If we look at some of the Dreadnought weapons, you can see the chapters. We've got, oh, it's a bit shiny, even though I have sealed them, they're still a bit shiny, oh well. We have a Crimson Fist, we have an Imperial Fist, a Dark Angel, and a Black Templar. So that's all cool. Dreadnoughts are Dreadnoughts, you've seen them before, I've done them before. These ones are a touch more shiny. And that one, this one I've added some decals in the legs. But what the good thing about this was I actually got to paint some Forge World stuff. It's not often I get to paint Forge World stuff. Yeah, because it's just that expensive. I can't really afford it for myself. But luckily, people send me stuff to paint. This is the Deradeo. I might have to actually adjust my camera, pull it back a bit, so I can fit this guy in. Here is the Deradeo. As you can see, he is an Ultramarine. I've added a number of decals to denote kill markings and companies and what have you. Of course, we have one silver arm, which is the I can't remember what I think there's some sort of accelerator autocannon, and then we have one red arm with a bit of sponge chipping just to set him off. And then we have this guy here, the Leviathan. I love Leviathan Dreadnoughts since I first saw them when I first started getting into Heresy about 4 years ago. I love these guys. Actually, he's a salamander, so I've done one green pauldron just to emphasise the fact that he is a salamander. We've got decals on. These are magnetised. The guy's done a really good job. So it's Grad Flux Bombard and then the Storm Cannon Array, which are probably the two most powerful weapons for a Leviathan to have in 40k. Oh, here we go. Sorry to kick the tri-body thing. And again, you can tell it's been over a week since I've done one of these. Right, so that is it. That is that's what I'm working on. I believe that's the end of the commission. It was a bit sad because I have really enjoyed doing these guys. And the challenge of doing must be at least 200 individual Space Marine chapters, trying to find them on the internet. Even though I do have some really old books from first and second edition with all the chapter stuff they did on there, it's actually quite hard to find some of these ones. But you know, it was fun. It was interesting. Yeah, it was. Yeah. Well, you know, the hobby is all about having fun in what you do, and I really did have fun doing these guys. Anyway, excuse me. As usual. Oh, well, I remember. Obviously, this video is probably going to go up on Sunday, the 10th, or Monday, the 11th of March. As you know, Shadow Spear went up pre-order yesterday because I'm filming this on the Sunday. There is a very high possibility I'll be getting Shadow Spear. I may have already looked on eBay and bought a couple of squads here and a couple of squads there just to make each side into a battalion. I do have the vouchers and I have decided to spend my vouchers on Shadow Spear. A little bit of extra money we put into making them into proper battalions, so a scout squad for the Vanguard and a Demon Prince for the Demon King, and that way with everything I've bought they will become proper battalions, so I'll get my full 8 command points, and hopefully I'll be able to get one of them painted in my month off, which actually starts now. It actually starts with the end of this. I don't have another commission booked in until the end of April, so I have a month and a half to do my own stuff. I've already started prepping a few things, putting them together, but I've got some videos I've been meaning to make for weeks that I'm going to knock on the head tonight. Obviously I've got to pack all this lot up and get it all ready for the client to be posted in the morning. Yeah, so look out for some Shadow Spear stuff from both me and Chris. We're both really excited about this new box. Loads of brand new sculpts and some really cool miniatures. So, as usual, oh yeah, I keep remembering things, forgive me. Don't forget to click on the link in the description for Goblin Gaming, because I do believe they are selling Shadow Spear for £84 instead of the 105 that it is in from Games Workshop. So there's a link in the description. That also helps us out, gives us points in their point scheme. So if you go to Goblin Gaming, link in the description, you'll pick up Shadow Spear at a cheaper price. I was going to say a bargain price. It's Games Workshop. At a cheaper price than you would do from getting it from Games Workshop. And all the money still gets going to Games Workshop. So, without further ado, thank you guys for watching. Do all the YouTube stuff, like and subscribe. Don't forget to look at the description for the links to Goblin Gaming, White Shark Gaming, and I think a few other bits and bobs. And forgive my rambling, but once again, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.